Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming sort of a favorites video. It's not necessarily like a monthly favorites video, only because some of these products I've been using for a lot longer than just this last month. Some of these are my ride or die products that I've used for years now. But I just kind of wanted to share that with you. You know, just give you a little insight. I will try my best to link everything down below in case you're interested or would like to go and purchase it yourself. So let's get started. The first product that I want to talk about is going to be a hand cream, and it came in my Ipsy bag, not this last month, but the month before that, and it is called the Delectable Miracle Material Ultra Nourishing Hand Cream in coconut and cream scent. And I've actually been keeping this in my purse, and it's kind of what I reach to whenever I need to moisturize my hands when I'm out or at work or whatever the case may be, which is pretty often because I am a bit of a germaphobe, and I do wash and sanitize my hands a lot, probably too much, but because of it my hands get very dry, and so this has been what I have been using, and I have been loving it. For starters, the smell. Coconut cream is a perfect description because I do love all things coconut. I love coconut scent. It's not a really like in your face kind of coconut. It's a very soft, luxurious smell, and it actually has a pretty luxurious feel to it, which is what I like, because I have a problem with hand creams that kind of leave you feeling kind of greasy or oily. All that does is make me want to go wash my hands again. So that's what I love about this, because it absorbs into the skin rather quick. And it has a lot of good stuff like shea butter, coconut oil, and aloe vera. So I'm all about that. So yeah, I've really been loving this. Again, I got this in my Ipsy bag, so I will definitely be repurchasing this because I do pay for my Ipsy subscription. I honestly just like this product. So yeah, that's my first favorite. And this, I guess you could say, is a monthly favorite because it's only been a little over a month that I've been using this, so I really am liking this. And some of these products are. Some of them are brand new, and I just totally think they're awesome and wanted to share that. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is foundation. Now, let me start off by saying I have naturally oily skin, and finding matte foundations that don't leave my face cakey has been a challenge. And I'm going to be real honest, I haven't had much experience with drugstore foundation. Again, only because it seems to me like a lot of makeup companies, especially drugstore makeup companies, don't really cater or have many products for oily skin. I'm not sure why that is, but that's just been my experience. So, but what I've been using for years, I've always used Clinique foundation products. I mean, for 10 plus years, I've been a Clinique customer. I absolutely love their formulas. I think they do an amazing job at it. And I have tried and do continually try different foundations, and while there are really great foundations out there, for me personally, Clinique is just what's worked best for me. So that's what I try to stick to. And this is the Clinique Stay Matte Foundation, and this is in the color Sand. And again, I really like this because it keeps my face matte, but it still feels like it blends nicely and it doesn't leave that cakey look on there. But really what I was getting at is that this is what I really wanted to talk about, because I actually have this on today, and this is the L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. That's a mouthful. And this is in the color 107, which is fresh beige. But the reason, what inspired me to go out and purchase this and give it a try is that a lot of these shades in these L'Oreal line of foundations have yellow tones in them, which is very hard to come by and kind of exciting for me because obviously I have a yellow undertone to my skin, which is what I'm wearing today. I'm only wearing this. I will, when I want something a little heavier, because it does say that it is medium coverage, and I would say that's pretty true. I have seen reviews of girls talking about it being more of a full coverage, but for me personally, I just don't feel that way. I feel like this has more coverage than this does. I would say this is full coverage and this isn't. So sometimes what I'll do when I feel like I need that little bit of more of a yellow is I will mix these two together and really just get like the perfect shade. So I'm really been loving this combo lately, but again, this on its own is wonderful. And it's a lighter finish, so if you don't want something as heavy, this is great. And it is matte. It is, it says it's demi matte, but I would say it's like matte, which I love. It's a positive for me. So, and the price, man, you just can't beat this price. I think it was like $11.99 at Target. So yeah, definitely will be purchasing this again. I really like this. So moving on, we are talking about foundation. So I cannot talk about foundation and not talk about this brush. This is the Morphe M39 brush, and I love this. Before I started using this, I was using the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush, which is also a really great brush. It really is. I love this, and I still use this on clients when I'm doing freelance because it really is just a good brush. But I actually saw Jacqueline talking about this brush in one of her videos, and I thought, oh, I'll give it a try. And I'm so glad that I did, because Jacqueline said it best. It's like, where have you been all my life? My foundation just goes on so much smoother. It's so much easier to blend. It's so much softer on my skin. It's super dense. It's very dense, which I love. And this dome shape to it really helps get into like these little areas here, like where your nose is, and like around your mouth. And I just love it. I love it. This is my new like favorite foundation brush. I'm not sure what's going to be able to beat this, because I'm telling you, I really love this. Again, it's the Morphe M439 brush. If you haven't gotten it, you got to give it a try. So yeah. Again, with the mattes is the NYX Matte Finishing Spray. I love this. I have been using this for a couple years now. I love this because, again, anything that's going to help mattify my skin, because I'm telling you, I am a greasy monkey. I know. But anyway, I really like this. I use this every day. I spray my face down. It helps to keep my face matte. Another little trick, or I don't know, just something that I like to do is sometimes if I'm just going to be running errands, like, and by errands I mean like if I just have to run to the grocery store because we ran out of milk, and I don't want to do my makeup or put on a full face or even put just foundation on, I will sometimes use a tinted moisturizer, which I know, Jira, if you're oily, where are you using moisturizers? But sometimes I will put that on and just put a thin layer on, and then I will spray this over it to keep it matte, and it's really kind of balances itself out and has really been a great little trick that I've started doing, which I really like. And again, NYX products are so affordable that I love that I can order 2 or 3 of these at a time without feeling guilty. So yeah, definitely recommend the NYX Matte Finishing Spray. Okay, so can we just take a minute, because for real, this is probably my favorite thing I'm going to talk about in this video. It is the Jaclyn Hill Becca Champagne Pop Shimmering Skin Perfector. It's a highlighter. And can we just look at this? It is so beautiful. It is just so pretty. I love this. And she's done such a great job. Jaclyn has done such an amazing job on this. I absolutely love this. I love the pigmentation of it. Being darker skin toned. Some highlighters tend to be too light, you know, kind of have like almost like a silver undertone or a white, and it just sometimes doesn't look very good, or it can be really obvious that you have a highlighter on. And while I do like for my highlight to be on fleek, I don't want to look like I just sprayed glitter on my face. So this is great because it's a shimmer. It's not like, it doesn't have chunks of glitter in there. It's kind of picks up like a gold. And really it just goes so far. Like seriously, you just dab it and you get, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see that picking up the gold, which again, hello, I have yellow undertones. So you give me a gold highlighter and it's like a match made in heaven. So yes, absolutely. Love this. Love it. If you are looking for an awesome highlighter and you kind of have a deeper skin tone, this is definitely for you. I am loving it. And I've been using just this e.l.f. Small stippling brush to apply it. And this has worked perfectly for me because what I'll do is I'll just kind of sweep it along here and it's just perfect. It just works perfectly for this area. Again, I know sometimes people use like a fan brush. I don't like to use fan brushes for my highlighter, again, because I have oily skin. I don't want it to be flecked everywhere and then be shiny all over the place, because that happens naturally, unfortunately. So yes, had to talk about this. Cannot say enough. Okay, moving on. So the next thing I want to talk about is, again, this has been like a lifelong partner of mine. And it is, and I know, you know, not a lot of people hear about this, and when you think of this, you probably think of your mom. Don't lie, but Mary Kay, back in the day, I was all about it because my mom used to sell it, and I thought it was awesome, and it was free. Well, free for me at least. But one thing that I have stuck with and I have not been able to walk away from, and it is just absolutely amazing, is this Mary Kay eye primer. Now, it comes in this little tube like this, and this is awesome. I have tried paint pots and primers and bases and all kinds of stuff from different, you know, companies, and I'm not going to get into that, but this has been what has worked the best for me. Again, I have oily eyelids, so a lot of times, a lot of primers and bases that I use will crease on me, even though they say they won't, they still end up doing so. And so what I love about this is that the texture of it is very light. It's almost like a lotion. And when it comes out, it is this color. It does not crease. It lasts all day long. And it doesn't feel heavy, because a lot of times I feel like eye primers and eye bases will feel really heavy and like thick, like you already have a layer of something and then you're putting all these eyeshadows on, and and then you just feel like your eyelids are so heavy. I love this. And this is like $8, guys. Like, you cannot beat this. And one of these just goes such a long way. I mean, this is such a great find. I feel like it's like a little hidden treasure. And I have recommended this to everyone that I've ever come across that has asked me how I get my shadows to stay on or whatever it is. And I always tell them, Mary Kay. Mary Kay. And yes, everyone has the same reaction. Mary Kay. I know, but this is good. Get it. Okay, moving on. I want to talk about a couple lip products. The lipstick that I have on today is the Wet and Wild lipstick, and it is in Sugar Plum. And this baby right here was like $1.98. And let me just show you with this. And it looks like this. And let me swatch this for you so you can see. I mean, it is on my lips, but this might give you a better, it is just such a pretty, so this is Rebel, and that's what that looks like. And it's really pretty, but it's got more of like, do you see how similar those are? Those are almost the exact same color. Rebel does have a little bit more of a purple hue to it. And it's $1.98, people. Which reminds me, like, I'm all about dupes. Like, if I could find something cheaper that is very similar to a higher end product, I'm all about it. And if you want to see a video for different dupes, not just for lip colors, but like other products, let me know. Let me know and I'll put it up if I can get to it. Because I really like to be able to have something that I can recommend to clients. A lot of times they'll really love a product that I used on them, and then they'll want to purchase it and then have like sticker shock. So I always like to give them an alternative to it if I can. And you know, of course there's pros and cons to that. Like, the formula of this is not that great. It's not going to be as good as a MAC lipstick. It just isn't. It can cake up if you don't moisturize your lips properly, but it is pretty long wearing. I will say that about it. And so yeah, this has been carrying this in my purse, and it's kind of what I reach to, especially when I'm rushing in the morning and don't put my lipstick on until I get in the car. Hello. Yeah, don't judge me. Anyway, so continuing on with the lips, these are, again, I'm going to bring it back because Avon has an extended line of products, or I don't know what you would call it. It's Mark, and it's a line, and it's through Avon, but it's its own kind of like baby brand. I don't know what you would call it, but yeah, so they have these, and these are called the Gloss Gorgeous Stay On Lip Stain. Now, they're called lip stains, but no, they're like lip glosses. But you want to know what's so neat about these? Is it comes with like these like built-in brushes, and they are just so creamy. And this is the fun part, because I think this is kind of neat, because I'm all about the packaging a lot of the times. Because I just love when people get creative with things. And this shade is Frilly. It's called Frilly. And while it looks kind of like orangey, it's just really got this really pretty, like corally softness to it. And it's so good. And it's it's got like a nice shine to it, but it's not like, oh my gosh, greasy lip gloss, like you're blinding someone, but it's got that nice finish, and it's pretty sheer, so they complement lipsticks very well. And what's cool about them is that they're like pins. Really, these should be called pins if you're going to call them anything, because you click it. Do you hear it? And you click it like a pin to get the product to come out, which I think is so stinking clever. Like, I just love it. sometimes I get a little crazy and I'm like click, 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 and the next thing I know I've got like lip gloss bulging out, but these are fine. So I got it, I have this shade I bought like a year ago and I've repurchased it several times. That's how often I use it. And it was the frilly, but then I've tried, recently decided to try another color, and I got this color, which is called Splendid, Pop Splendid, and it's more of a mauve-y color. This is brand new. I should have gotten the one that that I use all the time, but why not? See, I mean, you'd be doing it too. Trying to get you a swatch. I'm not sure what I did with the already opened one. Oh, here it goes. So you can see it's kind of squirting out. And then this color I'm just in love with. I've been pairing this a lot with, I'm not sure if you can see, the camera's picking up like it's like a reddish, but it's really more of a mauve color. And I've been pairing this a lot with MAC's Cosmo, and together they're really, really pretty, and so I've been using these a lot lately. So yeah, these are by Marc, and you just find like, you can just go online and find Avon Represent, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I've been loving those. That's it. That wraps up some of my favorites. If you have any questions, comment down below. Again, I will try to link a lot of these products if I can. Let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And please subscribe. And I see you guys later. Bye-bye.